She's lost more than 200 pounds, and to celebrate that milestone, she decided to run a 10K race.
That's terrific. Well, about halfway through that 10K, when Asia fell to last place, an unlikely hero emerged. And this morning, their story is inspiring millions of Americans all across the country. Joins us right now from Louisville, Kentucky, Asia Ford and Lieutenant Aubrey Gregory from the Louisville Metro Police Department. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
All right, let's pick up the story. Asia, you're about, you've started the race with that great goal in mind, to be there for your children. You're about at mile marker 4, and what happened?
At mile marker 4, I started to feel a little dizzy, and my breath was kind of felt like it was being taken from me. So I knew I had to slow down, and I reached over for my son, and I told him that I didn't feel real good, so I needed him to stay by me. And when we looked over, there was EMS, and the driver got out, and he wanted to check on me. And so when he did, he asked me, was I okay? And I told him I just needed a moment. So he kind of took my hand and wanted to walk me towards the EMS. And I was trying to walk him towards the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, he looked at me and said, "You're going to finish this race, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." And so we continued on to...
What a guy. Who is that person you're talking about?
This was actually an EMS driver, and forgive me, I don't remember his name.
All right.
If I saw him again, I would definitely remember him.
I understand.
Well, good on you, Asia, for tackling something like this. You're recovering from pneumonia. You'd forgotten breakfast that morning. And for folks at home who don't know how long a 10K is, a lot of people have a hard time running 1 mile. This is over 6 miles, so good on you for doing that.
Thank you.
And your hero police officer is sitting right next to you. Lieutenant Gregory, what did you decide to do, and how does it feel that these pictures are going viral?
It's amazing that these pictures are going viral. It kind of confirms the fact that there are lots of people in this world who love to see people be successful and achieve goals. And when I saw Asia at mile 4 having breathing problems, I got out of the car and waved down the EMS guys. They came over and checked on her, and she was not going to quit. I heard her tell them, "I'm not going to quit." And then she started again, but right about the 4.5, maybe 5 mile mark, she started to slow down again, and I could see that she was having problems. And that's when I got out of the car, and I walked up to her, and she immediately took my hand.
Yeah.
And we decided we weren't going to finish.
That's right.
We were going to go all the way. And
Fantastic.
we finished it together.
And I understand you're at this point, and we're looking at some of the images. There's nobody else in the race at this point, and you are in the way back. So I understand, Lieutenant Gregory, you called ahead and told the finish line, "Stay there. We're coming." Asia, these images have gone viral where that police officer is holding your hand along with your son. Are you astounded at the reaction that you've gotten? And tell us a little bit about it.
I am, because at mile 5, I remember looking at my son, and I told him that I was going to have to give up. I felt my body shutting down, and I think it was more hurtful towards the fact that I only had a mile left, and I'm hard-headed, so I wanted to finish, but my body just wasn't going. And I could remember saying, "God, if I only had a couple of more steps."
Yeah.
And I looked to my left. And this man, it's like God sent an angel. He took my hand when I needed it most. And he talked to my son, and he talked to me, and he walked us through. And he said to me, "I want you to look down the street." He said, "The finish line is 1 mile away." And he wasn't going to let us finish by ourselves. And I didn't realize until we got to the finish line that he talked to both of us, my son and myself, and he tried to get my mind off of what was going on at that moment. And God sent him to make sure that we made it, and I'm just thankful. I haven't really let it kick in that all of this has happened over me finishing a race, but I think mostly I've been more focused on meeting up with him again.
Well, it's great that you're with your guardian angel right there in living color and wearing the blue in his police uniform. Asia and Lieutenant Gregory, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on finishing the race. We know that you inspired your kids, and you're inspiring a lot of our viewers this morning as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Thank you for your